Hello and welcome to all you Pisceans out there. This is your monthly horoscope for April of 2022. Two things that are very significant in general for everyone is the eclipse, and the other thing is more important even for you than the eclipse. It's the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction. But let's start with the eclipse, and this is happening in your third house, so it's a very it has to do with your mind, by the way. It has to do with how you communicate in your neighborhood, with siblings, with it's that kind of vibe and energy with learning and teaching and short trips and all of that. Now, this is happening on the 30th of April, so the last day of April, but you feel it the whole month. And it's the conjunction of the sun and the moon in Taurus at 10 degrees, next to Uranus, around at about 11 degrees, and the North Node, which is a bit further away. Therefore, it's a partial solar eclipse, not a total, but a partial solar eclipse. So, new moons are new beginnings, and definitely with the North Node, it's actually a double whammy of the new beginning, so to speak. And for you, as I said, this is revolving around your third house. So there could be a new start, a new connection, new neighbors, new connections with, or some sort of an upgrade that you're getting with connections with siblings, with neighbors, with people in the neighborhood, but also a new start. It's an amazing time to start learning something new, a new skill, and something brand new, basically, like a new language or a new skill, or doing a new workshop or anything like that, or a new course, but also you teaching. That could be the case as well. So depending a bit on your personal horoscope and of who you are, of course, it could also mean you being the teacher. And but for most of you, an opportunity to learn new stuff, and it can go very fast because of that Uranus energy. Now, it belongs, this eclipse, to the Saros family 6 North, which is all about taking ownership and being responsible. So it definitely has to come from you if you want to grow and if you want to go towards supporting your own future. You can do these things and you're going to be supported by the universe. But it also has a Uranian influence, right, with this conjunction with Uranus. So it means that it's something that is innovative and that is new for you as well. So very exciting. It could also be, by the way, a short trip that you're taking, and that is so refreshing, and it's a new start for for your life, so to speak, or it has a knock-on effect on different parts of your life. Also, what it can be is if you have your own business, this is amazing to start a new launch a new website, launch new social media, to do marketing stuff. It's amazing energy for that. Again, what is way more significant for you is the conjunction of Jupiter and Neptune, because it's like Jupiter is you as well. In ancient astrology, Pisces is represented by Jupiter. So it's coming together of the old new and the new, so, the new you, so to speak. But it's definitely all happening in your sign, the approaching of those two planets. And it's on the 12th of April, it's peak, but you feel it already in March as I am recording this, because it's approaching. And it's not only Jupiter and Neptune in your sign making that conjunction, but it's also Venus there. Venus on the 6th already, it enters your sign. And then Mars a little bit later, like the midst of the month, Mars is joining the club. So it's a whole traffic jam in your sign. Now, I know that most astrologers, including me, will say this Jupiter-Neptune is fantastic. It's beautiful energy. It has, and actually every energy, you could say, is neutral. But it's what we make out of it. And it's also a warning, especially for the mutable signs. Like if you are a Pisces and you have your moon, for instance, in Virgo, or so the sign Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius, they are the sign. If you've got personal planets there, I know it's a bit more, you have to know a bit more about astrology and so on, but I'm just saying it because it's important. If you've got planets around 23 degrees in any of those signs, so Pisces, Virgo, Gemini and Sagittarius, it is a bit more tricky. And if you say, Veerle, I don't have anything in Virgo or in Gemini or in Sagittarius, it is still tricky for the ones who've got planets in Pisces around 23 degrees. Why? Because this is this energy bang on your sun sign or your moon sign or whatever, or your ascendant, especially that. So what does it mean? It means that you're having that conjunction that it can go a bit to the extreme, especially also with the other planets there in Pisces. Whenever you have a stellium, right? And so not even including Jupiter or Neptune, but whenever you have 4 or more planets in the same sign, it's like an overdose that you're getting. So it's not so good because you're out of balance. So the opposite sign of you is Virgo. Therefore, when you have all these planets in your own sign, it's good to find some balance with very grounded people, people that have the feet on the ground, people that you might perceive a little bit as boring because their only purpose can be like, what are we going to have for dinner tonight? But make sure that when you are having planets around 23 degrees, so that means having a birthday around, let's have a look, having a birthday around and about the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th of March. They in particular. It's a bit, watch that you're not in La La Land too much, right? Because Jupiter and Neptune, it's all about breaking open the boundaries. We have no boundaries. We melt and we are one with everything. And that has a beautiful sign. It puts magic in people's lives, absolutely. But it has a downside when you lose yourself, right? So therefore, if you are a Piscean and you are already a bit prone of not being very clear to boundaries, this could be a problematic month then. So, but you are forewarned and forearmed now that that you can look for boundaries, and being alert and being aware of it is already the 50% of the job, so to speak. So yes, you may dream big and you may have big dreams. Make sure your intention is okay. Then you actually can't really go that wrong, but also be sure that of illusions, and it's like, it's not so much coming from other people unless you have Virgo planets, but it's coming from yourself because you want it so much, you want this magic so much. And you know, this Jupiter Neptune energy, it's such a beautiful energy, and we need it so much, you know, on a collective level, to have a little bit of magic in your life, to have a little bit of butterflies in our lives. And yes, on talking about butterflies, you know, on a romantic level, it's very beautiful energy. It's one of the most romantic energies that there are. So you could be really be super romantic and have that feeling that you're not alone on, and have connection really on a soul level, and that is very beautiful. But again, make sure that you're on planet Earth, that make also sure that you're not promising someone the world, because that's not, you don't have to do that, right? Make yourself happy, and then you're doing your best for not only yourself, but also the rest of the cosmos. And having said those wise words, I'm going to end this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a very good month. Bye-bye.